There I am. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry it took me a couple of minutes. I know I'm running late, but for some reason my computer decided to do an update right when I decided to go on. So I had to rush that along as fast as I could. And, it takes a minute. Sometimes these computers have a mind of their own, unfortunately. So, how is everybody doing? It's so good to see you all again. Let me go to the chat, see who's here real quick. Thomas, hey, how are you doing? Shut up, Thomas. Linda, how are you doing? Tammy Renee, Mary Dugan, how are you doing, sweetheart? And that's everybody talking to me right now. So you guys throw a chat in there for me so that I know that you are here. I know it's like, uh, you know, it's Murphy's Law. I live by Murphy's Law. If it can happen, it's probably going to happen. And so, of course, that's what happened. I should have logged my computer on quicker, sooner, but I didn't. So, but we're here now. So everything's good. So I have missed all of you so much. I hope you are having a great and wonderful day. I always give you a weather update when I'm on here. It is 82 degrees and partly cloudy right now. It says we may get a chance of rain, which we really need in Florida. It's been so dry. It's been horrible here. All of our trees are even wilting because we don't have those trees that change colors and have the pretty fall colors. We just have wilty leaves and they die and fall off. So I haven't seen my toad in the garage, Thomas. I looked for him the other day. So I don't know if he may have gotten out. I don't know. I haven't seen many lately, though. I think it's just been so dry lately that um, I don't know if they're out looking for water now. I don't know what's going on. He's probably out there hanging out next to where my air conditioner, the runoff comes from my air conditioner. So that's probably where he is right now. So, Geneva, hey, how are you, honey? I hadn't seen you in a while. I haven't seen any of you in a while. Annette, hey, you fell down your stairs on your deck. Oh, no, Mary, how did you do that? I hope you're okay, except for your thumb. Oh, no, I hate that. I'm so glad to see all of you here, though. You guys make you give me heart palpitations. It makes me feel good. Vicky, how are you doing? So anyway, I'm going to give you an update really quick of why I have been MIA, so to speak. Decided to take a little break from all social media. I didn't do whatnot. I didn't do anything. I just needed a break, like a mental break. And so I did that for a little while, and then I had some things come up with my in-laws, some health issues with them. So I've been helping take care of my mother-in-law, and so that's why I've kind of been MIA. I've had a lot going on with that. So yeah, that's what's been happening. Nothing exciting or fun. I didn't go to Disneyland or anything, but just working around here, trying to make sure everything's going well with that. My son is still working south of us here and staying down there and coming home on the weekends. So I have to make sure I have food in the house for him when he comes home, of course, and laundry to do. And my daughter is still out there doing her thing. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing exciting, nothing with intrigue at all. It's just life. Sometimes life gets in the way of the things that we actually want to do. So, but anyway, I am back. I am back to stay, hopefully, if nothing goes wrong in my regular life. But yes, I'm going to be doing probably at least 2 sales a week on here, and I will be getting back on Whatnot very soon as well. So, anyway, um, enough about me. Nobody cares about that stuff. But I just want to give y'all an update because I know some of you have been asking about me, and I appreciate it so much. And I hadn't forgot about any of you. I've missed all of you so much. So we will get started. I don't know what you guys want to see first, but let's see what we have right here close to me. I'll start with a mermaid, since I decided to do like the mystical kind of, I want to do like stories, like fairy tale and mermaids and all the mystical creatures. And then I got a little extra stuff thrown into that I have been picking up here and there along the way. So anyway, we're going to start out with this little canister I picked up before. I'm clearing out a lot of my personal collection of mermaid stuff because I'm about to start ripping up the carpet in my house. And so I'm trying to clear some things out to make my life a little bit easier with doing that. And I don't want the stuff to get broken and destroyed and damaged and everything. So I would rather pass it along to you guys that like to collect this stuff. And then if I decide to go back to it, I'll find some more later on. But I just don't want to put it in boxes and store it away while I'm working on the house. Because, I have plenty of time to be doing that too. But that's my plan anyway. But this room I'm in right now is going to be the last room that I do. And simply because I have all that stuff back there, I've got to do something with. Plus, I have another shelf over here of my packaging material. So this is going to be the last room that I do in the house. I'm going to get the rest of them done. And then hopefully I can move some of this stuff to the other rooms. But anyway. So what I have up here first, let me see if I even wrote it down over here. I don't know if I did or not. Let's do this. Let's see it right now. We'll do the mermaid next. Sorry. So I have this cool teak. It's a hand carved teak wooden box with an elephant on top of it. So I'll give you kind of the side view. I love this hand carved stuff, and especially when it's like really cool wood like the teak is. I think all that's pretty. And the way it opens, it swivels. The top swivels on it to open up. So you could put whatever you wanted to in there. Be a little stash box of some kind. I have one of these. It doesn't have the elephant on it. I forgot what it's got on it. But I keep it in my kitchen. I keep my salt in it. I use it like a salt cellar. And I keep it in the kitchen to use for salt. But you could put, your bath salts. You could put whatever you wanted to in it. Well, hey, PA, how are you doing? So I'll give you a general look of it. Just a nice little piece of teak that they carved. And put the little elephant on top of it. So this is going to start at $10 if you are interested. $10 start. And that's where the pivot point is right there. They put like a dowel in there to pivot it. Well, Thomas, if I can find you another spider, I'll put it in there for you. You want it alive or dead? I don't have any spiders right now. When I start pulling all this carpet and stuff up, I may find something for you. Vicki, you've been doing a lot of work around your house. Oh, wow. I know it is a lot of work. But it's something I've been wanting to do because it's like, it's my allergies. I never used to have allergies, but yeah, just the spider eggs. Thanks for putting that in there. Y'all may hear me screaming all the way where you live, but it's like I can't breathe. I think it's just allergens, and I need to get rid of it. I just want hard floors where I can, bleach them. Hey, Steph, how are you doing? Oh, Steph, it's a wooden box. $10 start. It's got the pivot top on it. So if there is no interest in this, we're not going to take long because I do have a lot to get through today. Since I haven't been on in a while, I've got a lot of stuff to show. So I'm not going to take a long time on any item. We're going to go pretty quick. So I'm not seeing any interest, so we're going to move on. I know every time I have a wooden box, I think of you because I'm the same way. I love the wood stuff. So going once, going twice, and we're going to pass on it. And if you watch it later on and you're interested, you can message me or whatever, and we'll take care of it, okay? All right, so next up, I promised you a mermaid next. I'll do a mermaid. This is Napco ware, and it is a little mermaid on top of a canister. It's made to look like alabaster, but it's not. It is ceramic. And she's sitting up there on top of it, on the lid. It does have a couple of little chips from, just being around right there and right there. And I think there's one right there. But the inside rim is good. It's just a little bit right there on the outside. And there is I have to see which way it goes. There's the Napco ware on the bottom, C6335. the lid back on there for her. And she's just a little gold, got gold hair and a little gold tail on her. And then they accented these shells on top of the lid here in the gold as well. And then there's a few, it's like a scroll work kind of design around the bottom right there. They put some gold, brushed gold on it as well. And it is about this big. It'd be good for your bathroom for Q-tips or a few cotton balls or whatever you want to put in it. Or you could just have it sitting there looking cute, looking adorable. So, let's see where I wrote her down. She's going to start at 15. And you see how they made it where it looked like the alabaster. They tried to make it look like marble with their design they put on there. She's got a cute little face. She's got her hair up in a little bun. Because you know when you're in the water all the time, you don't want to mess with your hair. So you put it in a bun so you don't have to deal with it. It's like that sign says, mermaid hair don't care. That's what she's got going on. I'll let you look at that for a second. I'll pull up the next item. Yeah, it's ceramic. It's napkinware. Now look at my pen I got. Isn't it cute with the fuzz ball on it? This way, hopefully I don't lose it on my desk when I'm trying to do stuff. Put something huge on it where I can find it when I need to. Okay, I don't see any interest, so we're going to set her down again. If you watch it later on, you're interested, you can message me. All right, next up I have it's a glass paperweight that's got a dolphin on top, and it's like blue and green. The dolphin is blue and green on there. It's got green right here, and then this part's blue, and then it's clear, so it's like fused inside there. And then it's got the bubbles on the inside of the sphere, and I'm upside down. And it's about this big. Just a pretty little glass paperweight. If you like collecting paperweights, or if you like the ocean theme nautical stuff. Of course, it was a dolphin, so I had to pick it up. And it is going to start at $12. Hey, Linda. And I didn't bring my tape measure over here, so you're going to have to go by this, unfortunately, because I don't think I have one over here. This is what happens when you don't do a sale for a little while. you lose your stuff and you forget to bring it over here with you. I'll get back into it, I promise. I'll remember things from here on out, maybe. Well, can you see the green and the blue in it? Hopefully you can. The lighting's not great. I got front-facing light coming in instead of from the rear. Okay, so if there's no interest in that, we're going to move on. I told you guys I'm going to go pretty fast because I have a lot of stuff I want to get through. And then speaking of glass, let's see if I wrote this down really quick. I tried to write some stuff down so I wouldn't forget things, but you know how that works. So I have this blue, light blue. Oh, Linda, good luck on your doctor's appointment. Let me know what's going on, okay? So this light blue glass, it's like a ice blue kind of color. Little glass, I guess it's an angelfish is what I would call it. Yeah, I did my nails like this so that for the mermaids. My daughter was like, "Why are you doing your nails like that? You should be doing it for Halloween." I was like, "Yeah, okay." I said, "Well, I'm gonna be a mermaid for Halloween, maybe. You don't know." So pretty little angelfish glass. It's got the base on it like that, so you can set it somewhere. Not this big. It's gonna start at $8. A new T-shirt with a ruler on it. Yeah, yeah. Keep telling her that. Guys, just so you know, I'm not like diseased or anything. I burned my finger the other day, and that's what it looks like now where I burned it. Isn't that nasty? Ugh. And my blister popped on there. And it has to be right in the crease. So every time you bend it, it tries to break free. But I didn't want to put a band-aid on it because I think it needs to stay out and, like dry. So I left it like that. But if you see that, I'm sorry. I'll try to use my left hand instead so you don't have to see that nastiness. Like I said, it's about this big. That tells you how big it is. It has a few bubbles in it, not a lot. It's just a blown glass fish. I don't know who made it. There's a lot of makers that did these fish and animals like this, so I don't know who the maker actually was on it. Okay, no interest. We're going to move on. And then I have this cool little, I call it a kitchen witch because it's got like a little hanger on it. And it's marked Japan on the inside, little ceramic. Let's see if it'll focus for you. There we go. Hey, Tammy. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a mermaid this year. And it is marked. Where is it marked? On the inside right there, it's marked Japan. Cute little, what I call a kitchen witch. I would hang it in my window in the kitchen. And she's going to start at $8, I think. Yeah, $8 start. I know I was talking about that the other day. I was like, oh, I'll have to get out my Cindy Lou eyelashes. I'm not used to wearing eyelashes, guys. When you put those things on, I swear it feels like I've got like a small critter hanging off my eyelid every time I blink. A little piece of twine out of the way so you can see her face. There we go. She's got her little broom. Some of her coal paint's missing off her buttons right there. But her face is in pretty good condition. Hold that up for a second longer. I get stuff I can reach right here. Okay. All right. And see, that's another thing. I don't have my black light over here. How do I not have my black light over here, guys? I'm telling you what. I am not prepared today. This is a dry run. It's okay. We'll get through it. Okay, we're going to pass on her. And then, let me see where I wrote this down. If I wrote it down. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, here it is. So I have a uranium glass. It does glow, and I wish I had my black light right here. Where did I put that thing? Oh, wait, hold on. Is this it? Oh, I do have it. Cool. So this is a uranium glass syrup pitcher. It doesn't have the lid. It's just the pitcher. And I'm not sure who made this one. I didn't really research it too much. I just thought it was cool looking. It does glow. I don't know if you'll be able to see the glow too much on here. You can kind of see it down there at the bottom. But it does glow under black light. The guest has it in backup. Don't even say that. It wouldn't shock me at all. So it's about this big, typical syrup dispenser size. And you could use it in your kitchen if you wanted to as a syrup dispenser. You could do a cool like Halloween display with all your uranium glass on your table and put black lights with it. Or you could just, for Christmas, the green, or you could just use it as a vase. You could just use it for display, whatever you want to do with it. So it's going to start at $12. $12 start. It doesn't have any chips or cracks. It's in good condition. It's got like this little bit of ribbing that goes around the sides here. Like there and there and all the way around. And my son actually found this, like we were at a sale and he picked it up. And I was just like, he was going to keep it. And I was like, what are you going to do with uranium glass? He's like, I don't know, but I know that's the kind of stuff you buy at the time. So I was like, okay. So now I've got him, like when he goes to sales, he's actually looking for things now. And guys, I have got to go. Tammy, thank you. I see your bed, honey. I have got to go tomorrow because he let me know that he's got a party he's going to on Saturday, and he doesn't have a costume, and it's a costume party. And he's like, I won't have time to go get one, Mom. So he wants me to go find one. I was like, nothing like the last minute, dear. So anyway, we're going to see what we come up with for him. There's no telling what he's going to end up being. All right, so I'm going to start counting it down, going once, going twice, and sold to Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Let me write you down really quick. So we'll see what he becomes for Halloween. I told him, I'm like, I'm not making you any promises. You've waited till the last minute. So he's like, well, I guess you could go to like Spirit or something. I was like, I don't really want to go to Spirit. So I was like, I'll go to a thrift store and let's see what we come up with. So we'll see what happens. I told him, I was like, it's too bad it's not big enough for you because I have that 70s polyester shirt with the mushrooms on it and stuff. And I was like, it's not big enough for you, unfortunately, because if not, I would get him that and get him a pair of corduroys and be like, you're done. And a pair of, like Jeffrey Dahmer glasses or something. Dress him as a I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. I don't think he would go for it, Tammy. I guess that's one way to keep him home, though, right? He'd be like, I ain't going out looking like this. Put him in mermaid tail. I would love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So next up, I have this. Oh gosh, what is his name? He's one of the dwarfs, and I'm trying to remember. No, not Jason. Yeah, he would make a good pirate. That's a good idea too. It's one of the dwarfs. I'll let you look at it because you guys know it'll pop in your head quicker than it will mine. And he's pretty old. He's metal. And he's missing a little coal paint on his nose, but it's rubbed right there. But he's pretty cool. And he still has a Disney sticker on the bottom. It's actually it's not Disney. It says Godward and Lothrop. I guess it was a price sticker. I don't know. Oops. I'm having trouble getting that one to come in. But it's a cool old cast metal dwarf. Which one is he? He's not sneezy. He's not grumpy. He's not Doc. Happy? Maybe he is happy. Is he happy? Come on, all you Disney aficionados. Which one is he? But he's really cool, and he is hollow. He's not solid metal. He is a hollow piece. And there's like some kind of I don't know if it's like a patent number or what. It looks like a bunch of letters to me. BBE maybe. There's like some kind of trademark thing right there. I don't know. Let's see if it'll come in for you. Come on. Here's my notebook. There we go. See, it just looks like a bunch of letters, so I don't know what that means. So he is going to start. I know, Tammy, I'm getting there. Bashful, maybe. I don't know. Is he bashful? Hello, Katie Bird. How are you? Let's see where I wrote him down at, because I don't even know how I wrote him down because I didn't know who he was. I just knew he was a dwarf from Snow White. He's one of the 7. That's all I know. So I could be wrong. I didn't want to say which one I thought he was because I didn't know. Oh, $10 start. Hey, Randy, how are you? Is happy? Okay, happy. $10 start. And like I said, some of his cold paint is rubbed off of his nose, but he is an older piece. He's not one of the new ones. And I don't know exactly his age. I couldn't find another one like him. I was trying to research him. I couldn't find another one. So I don't know his exact age. I just know he's an older piece. And like I said, he is the hollow cast metal that's been painted, cold painted. And I guess that was part of the mold when they did it, but it looks like he's got a tail. But he's pretty cool. I've never seen another one like him before. I was like, that would be cool if you found all of the pieces, the Snow White and the other dwarfs. That would be so cool to display. But I was thinking, with Christmas coming up, if you know a collector that likes Disney or Snow White or any of those things, or collects antique metal toys, it would be a good thing. Or it'd just be cool for a Christmas display. I mean, I guess you could probably hot glue something on his head if you chose to do something, use him as an ornament. I don't know. My mind wanders. Oh, there it is right there. Happy. It says it right on the fly of his pants. Look at that. Happy. So it is happy. Well, that's an interesting placement for the word happy, isn't it? Who knew? So he's happy. It says it right on his pants that he's happy. So if there is no interest in this guy, we will move on. I know, Randy. Don't give me the eye roll. I know. So there's no interest in him. We're going to move on. So we'll set him over here to the side. I know. I didn't see it. I don't see stuff till I have it like sitting in front of the camera, and then the stuff like pops out at me. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Don't judge me. Okay. He's got happy pants. You gotta love happy pants. Okay, I'm trying to get this discombobulated here. Do y'all ever use the word discombobulated? I use it a lot. I grew up with that word. Okay, so next up, I don't know the maker or anything on this. I do have a brooch to show you. It is a carved shell brooch, but it's not a cameo, but it's also a pendant, just so you know. But it's got 2 fish on a string. I can get that to focus for you. Let me get out the notebook. I'm going to have to get out the notebook for this. You know, eventually we'll focus maybe. But it's these two fish, and there's a string that's running between them. There we go. I just think it's really cool looking. It is carved shell. Here is the back. Discombobulated. There's the back of it. It does have the pendant, the thing for to hang it as a pendant if you so choose. Bob's. And there's the setting. So this one's going to start at $12. Just a pretty little carved shell brooch. I don't know what the fish are about. I don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of astrological sign. I don't know what it is. I just, you know, it's fish, so I like it. $12 start. Oops. I'm trying to turn it around for you. There is the back again. And it's a textured back on it. And the pen does work. It's your typical C-class pen with the turnstile on it. And I lost my focus. I lost my focus again. So it's about this big. It's not huge, but it is an older piece. I thought it was really cool. Look at the detail on those fish. Hey, Kelly. Look at the detail on those fish. You can even see the caudal fin and the dorsal fin, and you can see his eye and everything. Just a really cool older piece. But if there's nobody interested, we're going to set him down because I do not want to hold things up too long and break my back. I don't want to put myself out of commission my first sale back. So we're going to hold him up for a short amount of time. Okay. So we're going to pass on that. We're going to go now to, this isn't, you know, fairy tale or anything like these. Pisces, well, that's what we're going to go with. Pisces. But it's just cool. It's mid-century. And it's a Melmac ashtray, like the boomerang shape. So if you like mid-century, hey, Roxana. So it's like the boomerang shape, Melmac in the black. There's the bottom of it. And it is actually, it does say it is designed by K. Lemoyne, which those are collectible now. I didn't realize when I picked it up. I just liked the shape of it. Hey, Roxana. I just like the shape of it because I like mid-century. I know, Thomas. I don't think the bracelet did me any good at this point. And like I said, it does say right there, designed by K. Lemoyne. These are not remakes. These are from that era, the mid-century era. But I just thought it would be cool, like if you're going for that mid-century look, that sit on your table. It's just got that cool amoeboid kind of, or boomerang kind of shape, kidney shape. There you go. That works too. Typical of that time period. And I like the way they did the feet on it. I'm all about mid-century. I think this stuff is just so beautiful. It's like understated, but it's beautiful. It's artistic. So this is going to start at $8. $8 start. Doesn't have any chips or anything in it. Yeah, sometimes that Melmac will get chipped on the sides, on the edges and stuff. But this one's not. It's in good shape. And I will show you where it says K. Lemoyne right there, but I know it's not going to focus. But it says it right there. And again, you know, as you all know, you don't have to use it as an ashtray. You can use it to hold things. You could use it, you know, in your entryway to put your keys in or something. Plus, I like that it's black because black's the new white. You know, it goes with everything. Almost any color at all, this would go with. That's why I'd like to do black in my house, because it doesn't matter what other colors you're using. That black's going to go with it. I just thought it was unique and interesting. And it just gives you that little pop of mid-century in a place that, because it's not huge. Like, I love all the mid-century pottery and stuff, but some of those pieces are humongous. So if you have a place where you don't have a lot of room for something, this is small enough you could put it in that area. You could even put some stones in it and put like a little plant or something in there if you wanted to use it that way, which is also very mid-century. But I don't see any interest, so we're going to move on, and we'll put it over here. And let's see what else I have. Okay, so we're going for something completely different. I'm going from mid-century to almost Victorian at this point. But this is a set of, it's a vanity set, and it's got the powder jar and, why can't I say it? The hair thing. What do you call it? It's got the hole in it. You know what I'm saying? Why is my brain dead today? Golly, this is bad, y'all. I need to drink more coffee, I think. No, I definitely don't need to drink more coffee. Okay, so anyway, let me see where I wrote them down. Okay, this is, but it's German made. Collector, go figure. I know. It is German made. It's all hand painted. Here is the hair collector. I know, hair receiver. Thank you, Roxana. And it's got like a little gold flower in there that was painted. Thank you. I couldn't make my brains work. Thank you, Tammy, Roxana, and Tammy and Kelly. I'm glad y'all's brains are working. So it's got the hair receiver. It's got these really pretty, like muted kind of flower colors, or colors of flowers on there with some green. And then here is the powder jar that matches it. Again, it's got like a flower, a gold flower on the inside. You were close, Randy. And this is marked RS. It's Germany, and that's Reinhold. And y'all bear with me saying this last name. German is not my language. Selegelnich. I don't know, but I know that's what I found from my inquiries. So it's marked RS with the wreath there, Germany on the bottom. Both of them are marked. They are in perfect condition. They don't have any chips or cracks or anything on them. So beautiful addition to your vanity or your bathroom if you're going for that Victorian style, the romantic style, the cottage core, any of that. And the set is going to start at $14. Let's see if I can get it where you can see the flowers better. Where it's actually focusing. There we go. Really pretty. It's like kind of a pink and peach and cream color with the greens, like a celadon green. Very muted, but very romantic looking. I think they're just beautiful. Don't drop it. Okay. I'll try not to. Yeah, maybe I need to keep a hair receivers for my hair. It's all falling out every which way. But I don't think anybody wants my hair. I'm just saying. So I'll just keep putting it in the trash can. And there is the marking on the bottom of this one. That's not going to focus, of course, for you, but it is there. Like I said, it's about that size. Pretty addition to your vanity or bathroom or however you want to use it, or as a gift for somebody. You know, that time is coming around very quickly, and I am the worst about not shopping ahead of time. Every year I tell myself I'm going to, and then I don't do it, and then I kick myself as it gets closer to Christmas time. DNA kick. I love that. Okay, so we're going to say pass on that. I don't see anybody interested in it, so we're going to pass it. And we're going to move along. Bear with me. I'm gonna try to get over here and grab something. Oh, let's do this. So I have a book and record, a Disney book and record. It is the Bambi one. The See, Hear, and Read book. It does have the record back here in the back. In the sleeve. And that's how it is in the back. It just sits in that sleeve in the back. And it is colored pictures throughout. Some really cute little, you know, all the Bambi story, which is kind of sad, honestly. But adorable. I don't see any markings in it. There is some foxing from age. And this is going to start at $6. Walt Disney Story of Bambi. I'm not going to show you all the pages. I'll just show you a few so you get an idea. I love where the Bambi's head's upside down like that, looking at them. I know, isn't it weird they make those out of hair? But you know, they used everything, I gotta say. And I see Vicky in at 6. And if there's no other interest, we'll start counting it down. I'm gonna sit here and read Bambi now. So if you don't know how to read, it's got the record to teach you how to read. Which, the way my mind's been working lately, I might need that for everything I'm reading. Thumper. I love Thumper. Okay, so going once, going twice, and sold to Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Let me write that down really quick, if I can. Well, Randy, you are too late. Well, I don't know. Y'all put sold in yet? Have y'all been putting sold in? I don't know. I'll let y'all figure that out. You just tell me. Oh, Randy bid. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then it was Randy at 8. Thank you, Randy. Sorry about that. I've got a lag really bad on my side, so y'all bear with me. If I call something wrong, believe me, Tammy and Linda will yell at me, and I appreciate it, and I welcome it. I like being yelled at. Keeps me honest. Okay. Since we just did that, we'll do this really quick. And this has got a sticker on it. I've got to get the sticker off. I'll try to get, well, I didn't get it all off, but I will get it all off. This is an old lithograph from Walt Disney. It is framed. If you don't want the frame, I can take it out of the frame and just send you the lithograph. It's just up to you, however you want to do it. There is, let me see if I can get it out of here. I'm trying to see if that's just on the frame. I mean, it is an old frame, y'all. And I'm trying to see if I can even take it out of the frame before I tell y'all that. Yeah, I can. Okay. There is some like water damage to the, it's on the other underside of the glass, which I can wipe off. But okay, no problem at all, honey. Y'all just let me know what's going on all the time. There is a little bit, a tiny bit of water damage to the lithograph, but it's not as bad as what's on the underside of the glass, and I will try to take it out. I'm going to take it out of the frame so I can show you what the lithograph actually looks like, because it is really cool. But there is a slight bit of water damage that happened to it. But it is a Walt Disney Productions Bambi lithograph. It is, I do have the frame for it if you want the frame. But if you just want me to ship the lithograph, I can put it in between cardboard and do it that way. But see how it got a little bit of damage there, like water damage to it. I guess it got, the humidity got under the glass, it looks like. But it is so cool because it's like, it's got almost like a gilding to it. There's like a little bit of gold on Bambi there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is really cool looking. And like I said, I do have the frame that it was in. It's an old frame, as you can tell by the back of it, that I can put it back in if you want the frame, or I can ship it this way. But this is going to start at $10, and it's an old one. I just thought it was cool because I love Bambi. Look at the red on the flowers, the cool tree, the little butterfly. Here's the back of it. It's just a plain back. Thomas, I did good to even get on here today, to tell you the truth. I was running behind on everything. So you got that little bit of gold in the tree as well, as you can see there. It's hard to see, I know. And it looks like it's an 8 by 10. But she is beautiful. Look at that face. Adorable. Like I said, I can slide it back in the old frame if you wanted it that way. I don't know if it came in this frame or not. But you can see that needs to be clean underneath the glass right there. And there is the back of the frame. I just want to make you aware of that. I'll be grabbing the next thing. Okay. I know Baby's kind of sad. I don't see anybody interested in that, so we're going to set it to the side. It will move on. So next up, I have another of these. It does have a little bit of foxing to it, and the binding is kind of screwy on it, but it is an old book. It is from, let me see if I can find a date on this thing. Oh my gosh, you know I can't see that. Copyright in the USA, I think it says 1933. I think it says. It's hard to see. But it is the Mother Goose book. It's got very cool pictures in here. Like this one you could take apart to use for crafting or whatever you might want to use it for. It's going to be a $10 start on this one. Like I said, it's not in perfect condition, but it's nearly 100 years old too. So, but the colors are fantastic. The old woman in the shoe. It's got all the little Mother Goose rhymes in it. The little pig, Simple Simon, Wee Willie Winky. I like Wee Willie Winky. Look at him. He's cool. So you could, disassemble this if you wanted to and use it to do your crafting with. Or you could keep it just like this and just pass it on to a grandchild or whatever. So they see kind of what books used to look like back in the day. And the paper is like a it's not cloth, but what do you call that? It's almost like a linen kind of paper. It's very interesting. Old Mother Hubbard. She went through a cupboard. Her poor dog. There was no bone. Look at that dog. So sad. Good. It's a good thing it's not Lily May. She'd probably be attacking you. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard and there was no doggy ice cream. Baba Black Sheep. I like little. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Bark cloth. Maybe that's what it's called. Yeah. Anywho, that was the first story in there. I didn't even see it. Okay. Anyway, if there is no interest in this, we'll move on. You got to give me a minute to recover from that one. I'm just going to hide behind the book for a second. Okay. Anywho, I don't know what I get myself into sometimes. Okay, so next up, this is it's got some patina to it. It's got wear and age and all that good stuff. But this is an antique copper brooch. And I wanted to show it to you because it is old. I mean, it is. You wouldn't be able to wear this unless you replaced the pin on the back. I'm not taking your I'm just like, not touching it, not touching it. So the pin has kind of corroded on the back. This is an old piece, but I'll show you that. But it is really unique. It's old. This is way over 100 years old. See the patina on the copper right there on the back, but it's got these flowers. It's just an interesting piece. It is very, very old. But it's all copper, metal, and then it's got all these flowers and things that they added onto there. This looks to be handmade. I mean, this is well over 100 years old. I'm telling you right now. And I'm going to show you the back. Like I said, if you just want to display it, it's fine. You could probably clean the copper up and just display it and it will be fine. If you want to wear it, you're going to have to replace the pin on the back because it was one of the, what they call those, the trombone or trombone pins. But it didn't make it. It's very thin. So you'd have to replace that if you wanted to wear it. Yeah, it's an old piece. I mean, it's gorgeous. A lot of work went into that. So hey, it's going to start at $15. There we go. That's going to focus a little bit. It needs some cleaning and all that, but this is the way I found it, so I just left it the way it was. I just think it's so unique and interesting. You see something different like in every part. Like these beads, they're almost like they were pulled. And they're all wire set. Let's see what kind of, yeah, it's kind of a tramp art style. Yeah, it looks like they're all wire set. Everything on here is wire set. And like I said, it does need some cleaning. The green bead right here, that one right there, it does glow under the black light. I just checked it. That one does glow. The orange ones do not. Yeah, the orange ones do not. But the green one does. It's just a cool old piece. Like these right here are blue, but that patina has gotten on them, so they need to be cleaned. I have not done any cleaning on it because I didn't want to, I didn't want to mess it up, but I'll wipe it down a little bit. But these are a cobalt blue. It's really cool. So you got the orange and the blue and the green and some yellows. Just an old piece. And they turned the copper up here at the top. That the copper is pretty thick. Like I can barely flex it at all. Because I thought, oh, maybe it just got bent. No, it was designed that way. Okay, so if there's no interest in this piece, we're going to move on. He's pretty cool, y'all. Okay. So I have these guys right here that I'm going to have to remember who made these. Lego. So I have the girl bust. She's got her head kind of turned to the side. She's got her little bun on the back of her head, like a ballerina bun. So I have the girl and I have the boy. I'm going to sell them individually in case you just want one or the other. Here's the boy. Oh, good for you, Vicky. That's the reason to be distracted. So they're going to start at $15 choice of the girl or the boy. And he needs a bath. He hasn't been bathed yet. Neither one of them have. But I thought these were so unique and interesting. They're made by Lego, Lego. Here's the girl again. Again, mid-century age on these busts. I just think they're beautiful. That's right. Let go my Lego. And I guess Lego, the designer did like a whole different, like a bunch of these different busts according to nationalities and regions of the world. And I believe these were supposed to be the Polynesian ones. If I'm remembering correctly, they both need a bath. I just picked these up the other day. They haven't been bathed yet. But they're about this big. Marwal, okay. Polynesian. Okay, thank you. I thought it was Polynesian. Marwal, that's what I had read the other day. I couldn't remember the name, though. Thank you, Randy. I'm just going to leave this up here as I'm showing everything. And everybody that pops in on the channel is going to be like, who is that? Okay, so if there's no interest, we'll set her down over here to the side so I don't drop them and break them into a million pieces. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give y'all fair warning now. I've got my mermaid salt and pepper shakers that, they're going to start with a nice price on them because I paid a nice price for them. These were part of my collection. Like I said, I'm cleaning part of it out. But these are the Kenmar mermaid shaker set. Hey, Jen. I know. Just give you dirty looks, Jen. So let's do one at a time. So you got the winking mermaid. These are shakers. And she's not going to want to focus for me. These are bisque. There we go. So you got the winker. Let me show you her back. They do have their stoppers. And here is her sister. Look at her. She's just looking up. Oh, adoringly. Look at those eyes. Ugh. There is her back. Stoppers are there. So these are actually going to start at $50. And all of you that collect mermaids know that's not a bad price for these. I love the winker. I mean, her eyes are precious. Don't get me wrong, that adoring look like that. Oh my gosh. But this one has got a little bit of, you know, a little sauce to her. Got that wink going on. She's saucy. You can tell this is like the sweet, innocent sister. And then this is the one that gets into trouble. This one's me. See, the one that gets in trouble, she's not even got a top on. She's not hiding nothing. She's letting it all hang out. And this one, you know, she's kind of covering herself up. She's the sweet, innocent sister. But they are adorable. I know. The one that's trouble is my favorite, too. She's like the uh-huh, uh-huh. Randy, which one's your favorite? If you're still in here, which one's your favorite? Trouble or Sweet Innocence? I think I know the truth. Let's see if he tells us the truth, though. See, she even put too much blush on. Look at that. Too much blush. She's like wearing way too much makeup. And you got this one that's more reserved. Both are dangerous. That's true. You think this is the sweet innocent, but sometimes the sweet innocent's not so sweet innocent. Just saying. You better watch out for those. Okay, so if there's no interest, we're going to set them over. They're going. They're swimming away. All right, I'm going to set them over here carefully. I don't want them to fall off. For sure, I don't want them to fall off. Okay, let me grab something else. Okay, so I know this is kind of Christmas related. I'm not bringing Christmas in. Y'all don't freak out yet. But it's going along with my whole fairy tale and stories and all that kind of stuff. These are bell snickle bells. It's on this nice blue colored leather. It's 3 bells. It's got the pretty snowflake design up here at the top. And it's got the ring that it hangs off of. It's 3 bells on there. It is marked bell snickle bells right there on the tag. I'm going to start the bell snickle bells at $8. You can read them for Christmas time. You can put them on your door so you know when somebody comes in your house. When bell snickle comes in your house, you know. Again, there is the tag. That doesn't want to focus at all. Made in the USA. Wow. Nothing's made in the USA anymore. Like I said, it's got the leather. I love the leather strap. Wear it on your belt. Your cat, yeah, I bet. See, my cat doesn't even look sweet and innocent. You can tell by looking at her, she's trouble. She brought me another gift. What was it, day before yesterday? I was like, come on now. She keeps bringing me all these gifts from the outside. And I'm like, no, please stop. I do not want to have to dispose of those things. So it's not huge. It's about, the size. It's just a cool piece. Oh, it's got the bee down there for bell sickle. See, I see all this stuff when I'm looking at it in the camera. Otherwise, I don't see it. I don't know, Randy. Why don't you tell us? Some things I just don't touch with a 10-foot pole. Those are one of them. Okay, I don't see any interest, so we're going to set this to the side. All right, keep going. Got a few more things to show you, and then we're going to move on for the day. Okay, so I have these. It is not really, I guess it is considered dragon wear, but it's also geisha wear. I only have 3. I don't know what happened to the other one. I didn't ever have it. I guess it got broken or something. And one of them has a chip in it. So I'm just going to let you say that. Oh, I'm sure, Randy. I am sure. So it's these little sake cups with the black and the blue and then the light teal blue and some gold. Really pretty. But they do have the geisha on the inside. So when the light shines through, you can see it. You can kind of see it like that. But let's see if I can put my black light in there so you can actually see it. You see her? You can kind of see it, but not great. You can see her outline there anyway. See if I can do it from this side. Yeah, you can see her outline that way too. But it's got the geisha in the bottom of the cup. Like I said, I do only have 3, and one of them does have a small chip in the rim right there. So because of that, because it's not a whole set, if I had a whole set of these, they would be worth quite a bit of money because these are pretty old. But I don't have a whole set, and there's a chip in one of them. So we are going to start these at $10 for the 3. Oh, okay, Linda. Braswell. Oh, is that what that stands for? See, you know more about than I do. I don't know all this stuff. I call them Belschnickel because that's what the label was. I'm just going to put bells down. I'll know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Linda. But I love that with the geisha wear stuff where you look at it through the light and you can see it in there. I wish I had a light that you could see it better if it's not the black light. But you get the idea. I'm sure you've all seen that stuff before. So you can see her in there now a little bit if I hold it sideways. She's got her hair up in an updo. Just cool looking. And it is, it does have the raised paint on there. The Moriage. And like I said, there is 3 of them. I wish I had 4, but I have 3. So I don't know if any of you like the geisha wear or not. But I thought I'd bring them. Why not? Because it's something kind of different. I want to do different stuff today. Okay. I don't see anybody interested. We're moving on. Like I said, I don't want to spend a lot of time on any one thing, but we don't have to. I've got some more glass. I don't know if y'all want to see that or not. And I have a horse. A horse is a horse, of course. But I have these two small glass miniature bottles that I'm going to sell together. $5 start on the two bottles. They do have their corks. Oh, look, I got it out. Tiny little corks. Let's see if I can get it back in there now. I did it. I did it. I did it. So I have two of them. Who is this on there? I think it's Benjamin Franklin. They're supposed to be. Anyway. So you get both of them, one price. If you collect those miniatures. I'm trying to hold one at a time so I don't drop them both. Oh my gosh, my Norton 360 thing came up. It's like, go away. And they're tiny. They're little miniatures. I know sometimes it's hard to tell when you're holding it this close to the camera, but they're little bitty guys. I knocked myself off. The ghost was telling me, enough already. Okay, I don't see any interest, so we're going to go on from that. And then I have a carved wooden horse on a base. Somebody did a really good job with this. And he does have one little tiny chip on his ear right there, which is not really even. Well, actually, I think that's the way it was made. Yeah, because it's got the carved marks in it. So to take that back, that's the way it was actually made. It's not chipped. So it's the same size as the other ear. I just can't see. But he's a wood carved horse, a little dusty. Very cool, though. That took a lot of work. Can you imagine doing that? I mean, even look at the carving in his tail. That's pretty cool. And on his mane, oh, look at his neck. That's so pretty. He's got his leg up. He's got the fence post behind him. He's about this big. So he's going to start at $8. I love his face. You can see all the musculature in there. I can't even imagine doing work like this. The patience it would require. And I see Vicky in at 8. Thanks, Vicky. Give it a second longer because I'm about to call it. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Miss Vicky. Thank you so much. Let me write you down really quick. And I'm going to put him over here for you. Give me 1 second. I got to drink something before I'm choking to death. Okay. Okay. So I have this black glass. I don't think it's amethyst. I can't get enough light through it. It's too thick to tell. But this black glass ashtray, but it's the Dobbs top hat. It's black glass. It says Dobbs on it on both sides. And it's got the ashtray rest, the cigarette rest on both sides. Really cool glass piece. It is solid glass. I'll try to show you the bottom of it. It's got a straw mark in it right there. It's about this big. And it is not ceramic. It is actually glass. So this one is going to start at $8. $8 start on the Dobbs black glass ashtray. See, I find stuff like this and I just think it's so interesting. Yeah, rabbit with it. I don't know why I find this stuff interesting. I just do. It's not something you see all the time. And it's old. To me, for somebody to be able to keep an old glass ashtray without breaking it for that many years, it's like, what, did you just store it away somewhere? Did it not, was it not out on the table or anything? Because just think how easy it'd be to break it. But it's pretty thick. Maybe that's why it survived for all those years. I don't know. It's a thick glass. Oh, wait, I put something over here so I didn't have to reach. And then I was reaching anyway. I got Halloween back there behind me on the shelf. Hopefully I don't have a ghost lurking back there waiting to get me. Okay, so there's no interest in that. We're going to pass. We're going to move on. Again, if you're watching this on replay and you see something you're interested in, just hit me up. Okay, so next up I have, this is made in Japan. And let's see if I wrote it on my piece of paper here. Hopefully I did. It is a elf or pixie or gnome or whatever you want to call it, resting under mushrooms, planter. It's made in Japan, marked on the bottom. Here is the back of it. It's got like this spaghetti kind of grass coming up, which I think is really cool. But he is sacked out. Those may have been magic mushrooms. We don't know. But he's passed out under the mushrooms. He's going to start at $15. Got a cute little face. Got a little pointed ear. He's about this big. Well, Debbie, how are you lurking? How are you doing? She's up there lurking on us. Lori, how are you doing? Well, Debbie, I sent you a thing on Instagram. It was last minute. I was just like, I just decided to do a sale like last night. I was like, I need to, get back on. So it's like, just throw some stuff together and we'll do it. So that's what I did. Oh, you're out doing your leaves. Did you ever go to the grocery store? Yeah, that girl was out of groceries. And I was like, you need to go get some groceries. She's over there living off of like, beans and rice and stuff. or beans and tortillas. Just don't get me wrong, it sounds really good, but you don't want to eat that all the time. No, you went to the grocery store. Good. I still haven't gone to the grocery store. I don't know what. Well, nobody's here. My daughter's not here. My son's not here. So it's like, I guess I'm just not eating because it's like, okay, what am I going to have? And I stopped a little while ago at the gas station to get a drink. And I was like, well, I guess I could get gas station pizza. And I was like, I am getting really desperate now. So I was like, you know what? No, I'll go to the store after the sale's over and try to pick up some kind of food to eat. All right. So we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. And I believe it's Lori. Thank you, Lori. And thank you, Debbie, for your interest. I knocked myself off again. I don't know how I keep doing this. Let me move the keyboard. It's because I keep hitting the keyboard. So you'd think this is the first time I've ever done this. They say, you never forget, like riding a bicycle, all that, but I'll get back to it eventually. I guess this is my dry run, right? But I'm glad all of you are here with me on my dry run. I know. Thank you, Linda. I know. I don't know what my issue is. I'm losing it. I can't do anything right anymore. Okay. Let's save that for the other. Okay. So I have this stringer. What do they call it? A stringer. And it's the cat with ball of yarn. It isn't lost, it's got some missing cold paint on it, but it's still adorable. It reminded me of a storybook cat. That's why I pulled it. Here is the back of it where you put your ball of yarn or string in there and hang it on the wall. It has a hole under there that you feed it through. Where's the hole? Right here. You feed your string through. I just think it's cute. It is like a chalkware kind of thing. Yeah, it's like chalkware. So it held up actually pretty good for its age with it being chalkware. Like I said, it is missing some stuff here and there, but that just shows its age. But look how cute that cat is. Ah, this is what my cat would look like if, she was sweet. But she's not. So, so we're going to start him at $10 for the cat stringer. He's a pretty good size. Even if you didn't want to use it to put a string in, he's just adorable. I know, I need to get to the store too. It's ridiculous. I am ridiculous. I already know. I know, you're hungry and desperate when you're at the gas station and looking at the food. I was like, what am I doing? I know. I know. It's like I can go for weeks without going to the store, especially if my daughter and son are not around. It's just like, yeah, I'll just eat tomorrow. It's just not even worth the effort. I don't want to cook anything, so I'll just eat tomorrow. It's fine. Okay, so I don't see any interest in him, so we're going to set him down. And I'll have a couple more things over here, I think. I'm a thinking. Okay, so I have this piece of Murano. The problem with it is its tail got chipped, which really upsets me because I didn't realize it when I bought it. So it kind of broke my heart a little bit, but it's still beautiful. But it is this beautiful Murano bird in the blue. This part down here is clear, as you see. It's that pretty ice blue color. Just behind it so you can kind of see. Look how beautiful that is. And it is solid. This is not hollow down here. This is a solid piece of glass. So I wanted to show you the only issue with the very end of his tail got chipped a little bit. It's supposed to come up a little bit further, but it got chipped off. But I didn't realize that even when I bought it. I just picked it up because I was like, oh, that's beautiful. So anyway, because it does have the little chip in the tail, that's the only thing wrong with it. I'm going to start it at $15. And it's pretty heavy, just so you know, going into it. It's a pretty heavy piece. This weighs probably 3 to 4 pounds. But it is gorgeous. If you collect that kind of thing. Y'all know how I'm about glass, so. There you can kind of see the color better when I put something behind it. But it is a pretty big piece. But the glass is like, this bottom part reminds me of ice. And then up here is like an ice sculpture. You know how when the ice sculptures kind of start to melt a little bit and you get that glossy look to it? That's what it reminds me of. It's a Gina bird. It's the right color to be a Gina bird, that's for sure. Well, hey, Nate. How are you doing, Nate Bud? It's too early for you, I know. Yeah, Thomas, I forgot to ask you how your vacation went. You went on a cruise, didn't you? I'm a little jealous. You know, you could have come to Florida and saw me, but you didn't do that. But that's okay. You could have come to Florida and taken your cruise out of the port over here. But that's okay. I now know who my true friends are. You didn't bother, but that's all right. No hard feelings at all. Kelly, I see you in at 15. Thank you so much. And I'm going to start calling it because I don't have to hold it for very long. So going once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations and thank you. I'm going to set him on the floor so I don't knock him over. Let me write that down. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm reading. I'm reading over here in the chat instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I missed you guys so much, I have to catch up a little bit. Okay, so let's do a couple more things and we'll call it a day. How's that? Let's do this and this. I'll do 2 more glass pieces, then we'll call it a day. Okay. I'm not sure I even wrote this down. Okay, so anyway, this is a pretty blown glass bowl with turned lip on it. It is a white glass that they have put a nice spring green into. Really pretty piece. It's not very large, but it is pretty. And it does have its sticker on the bottom that says that it is hand blown. It's a foil sticker, handmade, genuine, hand blown with the foil sticker. Really nice light springy green around the sides there. And it kind of, does like an ombre and down into the white. But it's like a cased glass up here because it's white on the outside. So this piece is going to start at $12. Oh, okay. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate it. At least I'd have groceries then, right? $12 start. It's about this big. It's not a huge piece, but it's really pretty. It just reminds me of spring. But honestly, I mean, it's a lighter green, but you could use it for Christmas as well. And put like the ribbon candies in it because it kind of reminds me of candy for some reason. Like a creamy. Or you could put those peppermints that are the green and white ones, the mints in there. Oh my gosh, it'd be so pretty. I see Geneva at 12. Thank you. Thanks, Nate. I decided I better do something with my nails so they didn't look so trashy when I came on here today. Since I've been doing nothing with them and they look horrible. So I was like, I don't want to like disturb people with my nails as bad as they look right now. So we're going to start calling it. I only see Geneva interested. So going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you so much, honey. I will write you down for that. Right here. Set it over here on the shelf. Okay, and then I have, which needs a bath because it's been sitting there. This is an orange, which I love the color of it. This orange is like, it's so vibrant. Let me get some of the dust out of it so you can actually see it. It's a vibrant, like Bullicante style glass with the control bubble with the orange. Look how vibrant that orange is, though. It's just beautiful. Again, not a huge piece, but it is, it's a statement piece just because of the color. And I don't know the age of it, but it does remind me of like a mid-century look because of the way it's designed with the control bubble and the way they did the depressions and the color. I love this color. And it does not glow. I mean, it's orange. It's not amberine or anything, but I just want to check because you never know. So this is going to start at 12 also. Just a pretty, pretty piece. And y'all know how I am about glass. I can't really resist it. Especially if it's something that I don't see all the time. If it's a different looking piece. There is a lot of mass produced stuff out there that's like a dime a dozen, but I just think this is really pretty. And it's kind of like this part of the orange is like really deep orange, and it gets a slightly lighter. You can kind of see right here, it gets slightly lighter as it goes down towards the bottom. Let me put my notebook behind it so you can see the true color. There we go. Is that better? Really pretty. It does look like orange jello. It is that color. It does not glow. I tried. All right, so I don't see any interest, so we're going to set it down right over here. And Did anybody want me to go back over something? Was there something that you had seen in the preview you were interested in that I didn't show or we showed at the beginning? You can always yell at me and I'll show it again. I have no problem doing that. But I don't want to. Yeah, the volume down. I know I'm kind of irritating to listen to, so I don't blame you. If there's anything you want to see that I had shown previously, you can yell at me and I will show it again. And if not, then we will call it a day. Um, Trying to think of what you might be interested in, but I don't know. I never know. That's up to you guys. Or you can just go back and watch again if there's something you're interested in. I just hate making people go back and watch again if they don't want to, you know. If there was one thing they wanted to see and I didn't do it, so. I got my Diet Dr. Pepper. This is what I had to go to the store for. I didn't have anything to drink in the house. So I had to go get Diet Dr. Pepper. And that's when I was in there going, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in like, 24 hours. And then I was just like, no. All right, well, go shake your lily, Nate, and we'll talk to you later. Orange jello would go good with fried bat wing. I don't know. Maybe the colors would go well together. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so I don't see anybody that wants to see a recap. So again, if you're watching this on replay, you can message me. You can put it in the comments, whatever, and let me know if there's something you're interested in. So until next time, I don't know exactly when I'll be back on. My schedule's so crazy right now. I'm trying to work out the best times for me, but I will send notifications out if I'm going to be back on again. So y'all be watching for that. Don't know when it's going to happen, but I will try to keep you notified, okay? So y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you all so much. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me and welcoming me back the way you did. Mwah! And I will see you on the flip side, probably in somebody else's cell very soon, because I can't stay away from it. But I really appreciate all of you more than you could possibly know. You're so supportive. You're like family to me. So have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye for now. And let me do the end broadcast, which takes forever.